Hey Taurus, if you're here to find out what's going on for the full moon on Thanksgiving in 2018, you've come to the right place. Welcome. My name is Seth. I run Comingouttarot.com. You can always find out more about me and how to get a reading with me over there. If this content is helpful for you, please do subscribe so we can keep track of each other. I'll be back next weekend to do readings for the month of December by each sign. So we'll get some insight on what's coming up for next month soon. But for right now, this is to find out what's going on with the crazy of the full moon, which is actually on Thanksgiving this year. So I'm going to pull two cards for you. One is going to be what's the lesson you're learning during this full moon? And the second card is going to be who is here to help you get through or work on that lesson. Welcome to whoever just joined. As always, if this is helpful, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, because not only does it let me know that the content is helpful, but it gets it in front of other people, and I'll never begrudge someone sharing it. Hey, Desiree. All right. Oh, there we go. This is the one we want. Ooh, Taurus. I like this card for Taurus. Because I'm a Taurus, and so I'm excited about this card. It's kind of an easy card. It's kind of a not easy card. So I'll share it in just 1 second. Now I'm pulling the card for who it is that's going to be helping us. Taurus is out. This is pretty awesome. I'm feeling good about this. All right. So what's the lesson we're learning, Taurus? This is the star. And who's going to help us get through this lesson? The Son of Stones, or Chief Seattle, over from my neck in the woods. Though I'm in Chicago. All right. Kind of like the last reading, there's a bit of neutralization here. These two things are balancing each other out. So there isn't like a pull to one side or the other. There just is doing for this full moon. So no intensity. Aries has their own intensity, which is why the Aries video has a little bit of like, especially having the tower. But Taurus, you're getting through just being who you are during this full moon. So what's interesting is during Thanksgiving, Taurus, you get to be wholly and fully yourself. There is no reason to be anything other than who you are. In fact, what you may find is being around your chosen family, being around your actual family, whoever it is that you're around this Thanksgiving gives you the freedom to be available as yourself. And you may even be reminded who you are. Sometimes that's going to be hard for Taurus, especially if Taurus has decided who they think they are. You may find that somebody else throws a reality check in your face and is like, listen, I know who you are. I see you. I know you. And that can be tough for Taurus. So this isn't, not saying that this is easy for Taurus, but if you already know who you are, if you're already comfortable in your own skin, this is going to be a simple day. It's going to be a relaxed day. It's going to feel like you're everywhere you're meant to be right then and there, which is really cool because then you're just kind of in your groove and you're in your comfort zone. You don't have to feel like you're outside of your comfort zone, which Taurus doesn't love to do, right? So for those Tauruses who are already comfortable in their skin, easy peasy. For those Tauruses who may be challenged by the skin or the facade that they have on right now, your true self is going to be revealing itself, and you're going to be finding out something about who you are this Thanksgiving. So what does that mean for who's here to help us? So to have Chief Seattle show up, the Son of Stones, show up to help Taurus, this person is someone who's willing to speak up on your behalf. This is someone who's an advocate, someone who understands why something needs to change, and they have good reason, and they can share it articulately with you. They're able to pass on, yes, this is where you need to be and this is why, or I love it when you're like this, please continue doing this kind of behavior, and however it is that they would say that. So there's someone who is able to verbalize in a way that can be accepted heard, especially from Taurus, who is like willing to shut some shit down. This person can speak to you. You can hear them. So they could be that family member that's the one and only that you'll listen to, who you know speaks the truth. They could be that chosen family member who you trust beyond a reasonable doubt. They could be someone that you just happen to be in the sphere of, who you relate to and understand their truth, and hear them when they speak those sparks of wisdom, and you realize how it relates to you. So this is someone who has the best interests in mind of those around them, and they can zero in on what you need, why you need it, and that now is the right time. So if you know someone like that in your life, or if you don't, pay attention to what's going on around you during the full day of Thanksgiving, because it may be that Joel Osteen is on TV. I'm making that up, but you know what I mean? Like there is someone that is on TV that suddenly you go, oh yeah, I like that person. I like what they have to say. And I'm going to listen to it for a second. And it comes out their mouth. And you're like, oh yes, yes, this is what I've been waiting for, is to hear that kind of affirmation, or that kind of personality trait that's going to help drive me forward in a way that I didn't imagine I could ever do. And the best thing about it is that this person drives you when you feel like you might be stuck, or if you feel like you're where you need to be. This person is the affirmation for who you are. So it is not that kind of, it's not a push and pull, it's not a tug of war. It is just neutral to have you and this helper together. It is warm, it's welcoming, it is comforting, which we all love to have on Thanksgiving. Hey, Pamela. But we also all love to have, especially as Tauruses, and me being one, we all love to have. We want to be comfortable. We want to know that we're not out of our comfort zone. And in a period where not only is it Thanksgiving and family, which has its own trauma around it, but it's full moon, and we know is kind of crazy whenever there's a full moon because the energy shifts and is different. And Mercury retrograde started yesterday. There's a lot going on right now. So Taurus, you kind of got a good deal here. And by kind of, I mean, you got a good deal here to be in this state of comfort and support, or to be called out for who you are by someone that you trust. All you got to do is be available to listen. So everyone, I hope this is helpful for you, Taurus. If it is, don't forget to hit that thumbs up so I know that this content is useful, and hitting that thumbs up, make sure and get this in front of other people who would need this content as well. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so we can keep track of each other, and do hit that thumbs up button because it's helpful. If you haven't checked out Comingouttarot.com, head on over there and check that out, because that's how you can find out how to get a reading with me. And for those of you that are already signed up for my newsletter, you're running out of time to use your Thanksgiving coupon. It expires at the end of the month. If you join now, you'll get one more email. It actually comes out on Thursday that has a reminder of what that code is in case you've lost it. And you can use that through the end of November and book your reading through the end of January if you care to use it. I've got some reading time left in December if you're trying to get ahead of the new year for that year ahead reading. And I still have some slots in January. So November done, January open, December has some slots still open, just so y'all know. Thank you very much. We're gonna move on to, where was I? Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Moving on to Gemini next. Thanks everybody. I'll invite your Geminis, and if you're a Gemini, come hang out with me in just a few minutes.